see, the thing is with Terence, he's got massive self-belief. I think he has no doubt that he beats.
Eddie Hearn just shared his shocking prediction for the upcoming clash of Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. However, Daniel Jacobs said he's known Crawford for over 15 years and has seen his growth. He called the fight with Canelo a 50-50 matchup, but would slightly favor Crawford while respecting Canelo.
Canelo's fight with Crawford, have you actually had any time with Crawford in sparring or anything, and how'd you see the fight go?
Well, I didn't have time in sparring, but I had at least over 15 years of knowing him, amateur, professional. I've seen where he started. I've seen how he's gotten better over time, but I also just know what resides in him. He's a dog, he's a beast, and he's out to prove something too. So I'm excited about this fight. Canelo obviously is self-explanatory. There's really no need to go down the rabbit hole when it comes to him. But I do see this being as a 50-50 fight. But if I was a betting man, I would bet on Crawford. But also too, you can't count Canelo out. I mean, would go in, I'm assuming, as the favorite, which is rightfully so.
Shannon Briggs believes Crawford's slick and tricky style could give him the early edge against Canelo, but expects Canelo's pressure and power to take over in the later rounds.
Last question for me then. How do you think Crawford stops him? How do you think he's able to work Canelo enough for him to stop the fight, drop, knock him down? How do you think this is possible by Crawford style?
He gonna box him. He can fight both ways. He gonna trick him up. You know, one thing Canelo showed is that he can be outboxed. But I think this time in the late rounds, you know, I think Crawford gonna have something for him.
Eddie Hearn said that Terence Crawford has massive self-belief and likely has no doubt he can beat Canelo Alvarez. While Hearn admires Crawford as a great fighter, he questions his major, significant wins.
You see, the thing is with Terence, he's got massive self-belief. I think he has no doubt that he beats Canelo Alvarez.
Of course.
I really like Terence, by the way. I think he's a great fighter. But I have to say, like, tell me his major, significant wins.
Eddie Hearn said it's not Terence Crawford's fault, but he wasn't too impressed with Crawford's performance against Majumov. He admitted Majumov is tricky, but with only about 9 fights, it raised concerns. At 154, Hearn leans toward Canelo.
What I'm getting to is, it's not Terence's fault. I wasn't that impressed with Crawford against Majumov. Right? And I know Majumov's tricky and all that kind of stuff, but he still had like 9 fights. Do you know what I mean? But I just felt that up at 54, you know,
it had nothing to do with the weight, I think, because he hurt Majumov. Majumov didn't hurt him. It's Majumov's just too tricky.
Hard to time, man. He's very awkward fighter.
Yeah, but gun to head for me.
Edgar Berlanga said he's fully aiming for a shot at the Canelo versus Crawford winner, but knows he has to shine on July 12th first. He wants to look like a superstar and back up his talk with a strong performance. As for the fight itself, he sees it as a 50-50 matchup, but slightly favors Canelo to win.
You feel that that'll set you up for Canelo and Crawford, the winner of that fight?
1,000%. We're aiming for that, you know what I'm saying? But July 12th, I gotta go in there, I gotta shine first, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go in there, look like a superstar, you know, talking my shit. I'm talking my shit. So I gotta back it up, you know what I'm saying? That just forcing me to really go out there and perform, you know, and it's boxing, man, you know, y'all love it, you know? Fight ones don't go nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
Who wins that fight?
50-50, I say it's a 50-50, but I think Canelo got it.
Ray Leonard said facing bigger opponents is always challenging, but he believes Crawford's high-level skills, timing, and intelligence in the ring could help him overcome the size gap and possibly beat Canelo Alvarez.
No, you also moved up to 168 pounds as well.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Terence Crawford is going to try to do that against Canelo. Just your perspective on a fighter like Terence moving up from 47, 54, and fighting Canelo, a bigger guy who's fought naturally bigger guys at 68.
It's a big difference. I mean, when I fought Donnie Lalonde, every time he hit me, he hurt me to a degree. Not knocking out, but he hurt me, put it that way. He can do it. I mean, you can do it, no question about that.
Ray Leonard believes size plays a role against Canelo, but thinks Crawford's smart strategy, timing, and skills give him a real chance to pull off the win, despite the physical disadvantage.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap, or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
I mean, that's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that, there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Terence Crawford is putting in serious work, seen throwing sharp body shots at a teammate wearing a belly pad during an intense and focused training session as he prepares for the potential showdown.
Come on, yeah, get it, 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 yeah, get it. Come on, yeah, move out the way, 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 yeah, yeah. What you got? Yeah, 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 what you got? Yeah.
Terence Crawford is training hard in the gym, lifting weights with focus and determination, aiming to build strength and power as he prepares for the highly anticipated fight against Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford is staying disciplined and putting in work even on a holiday, showing his focus and motivation as he prepares for the big fight on September 13th against Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, we working. We working. On a holiday where I blow a lot. Getting in. Let's get it. Under the grace, do what we gotta do. Let's get it, baby. September 13th. Here we come.
Paddy Pimblett backed Terence Crawford to win on points, acknowledging Canelo's size advantage, but hoping to see a major boxing upset in what he expects to be a competitive and exciting matchup.
Terence, Bud, Crawford, or Canelo? Who do you got in that one?
Well, I really like Terence Crawford, so I'd back him. You know what I mean? I like Canelo, but I'm not his biggest fan. I'd rather see Crawford win and shake up the boxing world a bit.
Do you think it'd be a decision, or you think he can put him out there?
I don't know. Canelo's a lot bigger than him, so more than likely be a decision.
Alexander Volkanovski feels torn between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, expressing admiration for both fighters and sharing his excitement to watch what he expects to be a thrilling and high-level showdown.
Oh man, that's incredible to see happening. But you know, it would be interesting to see how Canelo and Crawford goes. Obviously, moving up. Man, Canelo's a beast. So it's but Crawford's so good. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Who am I leaning towards? Man, Crawford's so good, but Canelo having the size. I don't know, man. I can't pick it. Look at me. I literally cannot pick it. I just think I just got so much respect for both of them. I think they're both incredible, and I cannot just wait to watch and see the result.
That's a wrap for today's video, fight fans. But now it's your turn. Who you got, Crawford or Canelo? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're fired up to hear what you think. This fight has us buzzing, and we know the debate's going to be wild. If you felt the hype, smash that like button and hit subscribe. Don't miss a second of the build-up. And hey, don't sleep on the other videos on screen. There's more passion, drama, and pure fight energy waiting for you.